So when it comes to things like a SLAT, there are a few caveats to always be aware of. So sometimes these strategies for clients that have disproportionate wealth, it can kind of throw things off. You also have to worry about if spouses are doing them for each other. So, Bob does one for the benefit of his wife, Jane, and Jane does the SLAT for the benefit of Bob. There's a doctrine called the reciprocal trust doctrine that can sometimes come into play there. If the IRS successfully uses that doctrine, the entire thing is off. You get no tax savings. So you got to be really careful if you're setting up more than one of these. The other place you got to be really careful of is when you're structuring them, you want to be really careful about sort of implied agreements. So even if you only set up one, if that first spouse, the donor spouse, sort of has more or less implied continued access to it, that can also blow up the strategy for estate tax purposes. So this is another place where the paperwork and making sure you're staying up on top of all of that is really, really important.